Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all...
Oh, it's intercepted! What a start! Picked off by DJ Reed. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Detroit. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have, but boy, can it set a tone early.
An unexpected start to our scoring, huh? And now this offense's first look coming on a two-point try. They'll try it on the ground, and he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the two-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. And trailing, coming off their biggest mistake so far. Feels like one of the key moments in the football game for them right here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. That one's complete over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Cowboys.
Now a toss running left with Williams. By a man, he's in the clear. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Dak off the play fake. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So the incompletion on first. Here is 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this is...
And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. George Pickens, the touchdown. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes, yes, yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit. you will take for 6 every time.
And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
First and 10.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Play action here with Goff. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
180!
Gibbs now from the gun. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
180!
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions grow their lead to 8. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Well, you can see he gets the ball and he sees the defender waiting for him right on the edge. And at that point, dead on arrival. A good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Here's Dak. Screen here for Williams. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
To Javonte Williams. A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. He'll start from the 39. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Running it with David Montgomery. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 42-yard line.
White 20.
From the gun, Goff. Buying some time left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Back at his own 49.
What's up?
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's fourth down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On fourth down, Goff. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Now Dak to throw. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, Prescott. Fits it through the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
It's a gain of 18.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard
Up the gut they go with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Hits him on the out route. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd and 4 coming up now. From the gun is Prescott. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through, and that gets them back within 5.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Jacob Sailors now to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, Goff. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
White 20.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Now go for it, Goff. Chased out to his right. Taken in by Williams outright. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
Yeah! There we go!
First and 10. Here's Prescott. Now he takes it. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
Here's Prescott. That's caught by Williams. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. Offense to the line for second down.
Second and 12 at the Lions' 23-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
A 40-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Lions getting one more series here before halftime. They're up by just 2, so you have to think they just want to get to the locker room. Here's Goff on first and 10. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he'll get it up to the 44. So less than a field goal separating these teams. I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Sailors now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And just a yard here before this play goes out. It's second and 9.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seeing him get beat there, forced to take it out of bounds near the line, well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Escapes out to the left. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Back to throw it. It's taken in by Williams. And he has this down to the 34. And forget that was fourth down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a first down.
That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Second and 7 at the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
Goff. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he's tackled for a short gain. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a gift to Gibbs. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
16 yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and goal.
Going power with a big tight end. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Gibbs. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions push the lead to 2 scores now.
Cowboys 13.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. Their work will really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Dak off the play fake. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. And a Cowboy
1st down, here's Dak. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Dak now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with a sack.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. All set to go now from the 35.
Come on! 180!
Goff on 1st and 10. And they take him down right along the 30.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense. and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
14 more yards.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Detroit Lions. First
tonight.
down. First and goal at the 2-yard
Trying to run with Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Goff's going to throw for it. And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for 2, and he's extending their lead.
13.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
Well, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
The Cowboys offense headed out there. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. First plays a design run. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott.
at the 28-yard line.
He calls his own number again. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 8. That's good for a Cowboys.
First and 10, Prescott. Throw complete to Williams. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and
Off the play fake, hits Prescott.
37-yard
He keeps it and takes off. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Cowboys.
Prescott on first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Got sacked. A loss of 4 yards. It's second down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Cowboys trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Trying to push deep downfield. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 17.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Tonight. 180. Turbos up.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is a heater going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It's now second and 10.
Here we go tonight. Black 20. What's that?
They're going to pass it here. He's loaded another one up. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Goff on third. He's trying to go deep again. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Fourth down, Goff throwing. And he falls to the pass rush on 4th and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs. First and goal. Let's see if they can make that turnover on downs hurt with a quick score here. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Looking for... And the Lions are there to bring him down. On the pace here as the clock continues to run.
A loss of 6 yards.
From the gun is And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Pressure off left, and it's blocked! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Ooh, the Cowboys are saying they have it, and it looks like they do! Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. Finds the in route complete. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Throwing now. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. 1st and 10. Got to score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
The Cowboys will line
They
up
look to
for
throw
the
it.
2-point conversion.
And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure them this win. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Goff leading the offense back to the line. They're going for 2.
The Lions will set up for
They want to run it across. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Well, what's the old saying, partner? You can't win them all. 3rd go and a 2-point conversion in this game, and that's only the first time they did not end up in the end zone.
I know we're seeing a boom in this aggressiveness and analytics, but I will tell you, Kate, there's only so many plays. I mean, I guess you're going to see more coordinators and coaches spend off seasons adding more and more and more plays. But you only get so many reps during practice, and I am curious how many more 2-point shots they've got on that script.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Ferguson. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Dak to throw.
25-yard line.
Excellent protection. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 10.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Looking to throw it. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10.
And they get it spiked before time runs out, but only 3 seconds remain. This will be the final play of the game. Here he goes, one final shot. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying, they kept taking shots to the very end, but now we have reached that end. This one's over. So it's one for the win column for the Lions.